What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grabba coming back at you in some little bit more familiar surroundings. This is another tag video. The originator of this tag was Tats Comics. Um, Basically, he wants us to admit to some of our guilty pleasures, um, TV, movies, video games, what have you. This is a really another great tag. I just did the Airborne Sapper ABC Funko Pop tag video, and this is another great one. It's gonna help us get to know each other a little better, and see what skeletons we have lying in our closets, and you know um, yeah. So let's get started. We'll start with some of my guilty pleasure TV shows. Um, let's uh, let's start with Gilmore Girls. My wife had bought the whole series of Gilmore Girls, um, and I took it when I was working as a merchant mariner. I took it on the boat with me, and I watched the whole season and thought it was a great show. Um, it didn't help that the mother was hot, Lorelai, the one who played in Bad Santa. I can never remember her name. But yeah, I like the Gilmore Girls show. Some more TV shows I really like that I'm gonna admit to right now was Charmed. I love Charmed. Grey's Anatomy. Um, Back in the day, I used to watch General Hospital with my grandma. Yeah, so those are some of TV shows I really like. I can't think of anything recent that I watch the usual comic book stuff. I'm a big fan of Big Bang Theory. I mean, none of these are really guilty pleasures, but I'm a huge fan of Sopranos. Speaking on the TV aspect of things, um, movies. Um, I love musicals. Chicago, Rock of Ages. One of my favorite movies is Grease. Rent. I loved Rent. Me and my wife actually went and saw the stage play a few years back. Loved it. I just love musicals. This one right here, Rock of Ages, was really good because I'm all about rock and metal. So this was really good. I enjoyed it. Um, Notebook, really good movie. I'm not afraid to admit it. What else? Someone mentioned Titanic. That's a freaking great movie. I mean, it is what it is. Did I cry? Probably. Um, I'm trying to think. Twilight, the Twilight movies. Um, I actually, I saw the first Twilight in the movie theater with my wife. Didn't really get it. Didn't really, feel it. Once I watched it again, and I was like, all right, I'll deal with it. And I actually enjoyed it up until the last movie, and then I thought it was horrible. But I'm trying to think of some other movies that I really like. Uh, yeah, well, we'll just move on to music. Um, so, growing up in Chicago, I was introduced to rap music at a pretty young age. Going to the schools I went to, and one of my favorite bands at that time was NWA, and I just felt like a badass, you know, with my orange headphones in and my cassette player, listening to NWA. So till this day, I'm a big fan of them, and I love this movie Straight Outta Compton. This was great. Love NWA, and that's a guilty pleasure of mine. I kind of like all the old school '80s rap like that. It's what I grew up with, and then I went to a flea market and found Iron Maiden vinyl, and that was it for me. Um, speaking of musicals, look at this, High School Musical too. I think we have all the CDs of this. Um, so yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it right here, High School Musical. Um, I'm a big fan of female metal bands in this moment, Laguna Coil, and all the rest of them. I'm a big fan of female singers like Kelly Clarkson. Check this one out. Kelly Osbourne, Lilacs. You guys remember these girls? This is the only album they had. So, yes, and I do like Taylor Swift. Her older stuff, not so much this new stuff. Now that she's kind of gone into the pop realm of thing. I mean, I like Cher, stuff like that. So, but I mostly listen to metal and hard rock. So, country, I like some country. Female singers, Carrie Underwood's awesome, I think. What else? What other skeletons in Grandpa's closet? How about books? I don't think anyone's touched on books. When I did work on the water, I did a lot of reading. One of my favorite authors is Dean Koontz. But around when the first Harry Potter book dropped, my wife read it. She flew through it, and she's like, "You gotta read these. You gotta read these." And it wasn't till like the very last book I started reading them, and I absolutely love the Harry Potter books. They're great. They don't hold a candle to the movies. If you haven't read the Harry Potter books, go read them. I haven't read this new one yet. Probably won't because I don't have time to read anymore. I read comic books, man. One of my favorite books of all time is actually The Diary of Anne Frank. So I used to read a lot. Video games. I'm gonna have to go with Tat on this one. I've loved the Lego games. They're very easy. They're meant for kids, but there's that underlying difficulty if you want to platinum the game, or if you want to unlock everything. And I've been playing them since the first Star Wars Lego game. I think the worst one, in my opinion, I'd have to say was either the Indiana Jones one. I didn't really like that one, or the Pirates of the Caribbean one. But the Marvel superhero Avengers and all that, those are great. The Batman ones, but so yeah, I love the Lego games. All my gamer buddies always give me shit. You play them fucking Lego games again, aren't you? But they're fun to me, so fuck you. So yeah, that's really probably just a little bit of my guilty pleasures. Grandpa's got a lot of skeletons up in there, up in his closet, so you never know. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here. Got a couple more videos to make. Thank you, Tat, for doing this tag. So, be kind to one another.